So TravelVerse is a new project by 1World Online. We are very focusing on it in the last 2 years. Previously, company developed a big set of tools for engagement and promotion across many industries, but this one specifically is focused on travel because we believe this is a very nice industry to be at the beginning of Web3 adoption, and you hear a lot of stories today about that. So what is TravelVerse? It's open software platform. Open means not only we can create point of interest and tours, but anybody in the world can do it. And we go from city to city, country to country by creating point of interest, point of sale, tours, partnering with local companies across the globe. And it's a lot of about gamification, rewards, good experience combined with good incentives, because that's what we believe is the future. Unlike Web 2, which was just exchange of information, we live in Web 3 era where we exchange values, not just information. And we, by the way, teaching all the partners around the world this, not only giving them a Chris Dixon book, read, write, own, but also showing them examples, how it works in the real world, which is very important. Slides are slides, but real demonstration always makes a difference. And specifically how it's organized, we create a lot of point of entry and organize them into tours. It could be a basic tour, it could be some advanced layers. Create point of entry into TravelVerse, which is usually a lobby of hotel for guests to enter. It could be airport, it could be transportation, it could be a local partner, all kind of point of sales and interesting places. And point of entry, point of interest, and point of sale, they all connected. So when people go on the tour, they enjoy experience, they get rewards, and they can continue into next destination with some leads generated at the end. So we have a concept of grant NFT that indicates the completion of your mission and gives you a very nice discount and next place to go. So that's one of our bridges that we're talking about. And a lot of rich media. Every point of interest is audio, video, and many other things. So in terms of market, who needs that? You probably know the answer, right? Any event organizer or government that wants people to come to the country, to visit, to participate in the event, and have good experience, they absolutely all of them are potential customers. We have a lot of dialogues and some traction already around the world. Second, as Anka said, local businesses, they absolutely need that. They need real people that are ready in destination to come and buy their products and services and be motivated to come, actually. That's why discounts come to play. And then people like in this room, all kind of B2B, DMC, and other companies that are global businesses and they want to operate on this market and have this pool of people available as the customers through us. So how we build bridges, it's all about engagement. So we give people Web3 rewards, we engage them. It's always motivational because the content they consume is very targeted for them, for very places that they visit. And the call to action is always something that material. When people finish one tour, they go into another one. They participate in the event, they stay in the country for longer to experience it like we're doing here in Crete. And unlocking the all travel opportunities, that's the most important thing. That's why the bridge is needed, to go one thing to next. So specifically Web3, why we keep mentioning Web3. We actually in Web3 since 2016, way before the hype, thanks to our friends from Crypto Valley and Zook who introduced us to benefits of blockchain. So we actively using all three elements here. Decentralized identity, so people can move their digital ID, their digital footprint from one location to another. So it's continuity, unlike many silos on the market. We use an NFT thanks to Camino Foundation, this beautiful technology. It's dynamic NFT, so it has some attributes that might be changing over time. So it's a proof of visit. The NFT is a proof of you visiting location. So when you collect it into your wallet, it's essentially your proof that you have been here. And smart contracts, we have a lot of variations. For example, we can pay contributors with the crypto based on smart contract. It could be done in fiat, by the way. It doesn't matter. Most importantly, it's transparent, it's clear, and when people participate, they know the benefits for themselves. So all elements are part of our platform. But we don't show them on the front end for users who don't understand what Web3, blockchain, crypto. We don't scare them. We still give them digital world if they want to see it that way. But under the hood, of course, there's NFT concept. And specifically, what we're doing also today is bridging events to countries. All of you know this is like #1 case in the field. People come for conference, technology, festival, maybe some sports event, and they want to stay and enjoy local attractions, food experiences, and so on. So that's essentially what we're doing today. I'll show you an example with Expo in Japan. And what's important here is that use event as a hub to connect the dots from event back to the where people want to go next. It's very important to have organic lead generation, not like Web2 style, Google, Facebook, all this. Okay, let's spend money online and maybe something will click. You know, it never clicks, right? 0.1 CTR, that's their norm. Our conversion rates are extremely higher. And of course, I don't want to brag, I'll just show some numbers for Expo. But obviously, when people already are in destination, they're already present right in this area, and they see something relevant in the very place they visit, of course, conversion will be much, much stronger. And that's number one thing today, especially in GCC countries where they spent a lot of money on impressions, and now everybody's switching to performance marketing. People want CTRs, not CPAs, not CPMs. And finally, the transition must be seamless, right? Because so many fragmented applications on the market, we prefer people to have one experience across different locations. They go from city to city, country to country, museum to museum, and they don't need to install endless applications on their phone, which of course you're going to delete after you finish. So that's our reality. That's how we build bridges. And specifically Expo, our objective was to work with as many pavilions as possible. We believe that this is a great place to be. We started in April. Now it's almost October, so half a year of great experience. We enabled many points of entry at the very pavilions through the QR codes, so people can enter TravelVerse and learn more about these pavilions and also about their countries, both. And currently, about 20 of them in a formal partnership, and another 39 are in different levels of collaboration, but just not formalized. And we did massive focus group and realized that the pain point was properly addressed. So we will help in these pavilions to do conversion for visitors and build the bridges. And this is a list of countries that participated. So not only it's good that we got this traction in one specific expo, but it's also a bridge for us to next one. You probably know it's going to be 2030 in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh. And I know many of providers here, they're interested in the Middle East. So that's one of the entry points into the big business in Saudi Arabia and around all nearby GCC countries. The other thing that's very important is, of course, benefits for local businesses. And just to give you again illustration, when people go on the tours in our TravelVerse, they collect NFTs, and usually each NFT has specific deals nearby. For example, in Switzerland, in my city of Neuchâtel, you can go on the main tour and you have nice coffee places, you have nice museums, and every of these places is connected together. The global businesses, that's actually what I want to kind of address the audience here. I know many of you working across the countries, DMC companies, providers of various travel services. Our main concept for global collaboration is a grant NFT, which is a major benefit for traveler when they finish their destination and explore all 12 or whatever number of points of interest. They get this beautiful grant NFT at the end, which we want to be look and feel as a major reward. So we want to connect major offers here, like discount for airline ticket to go to next destination, or booking online, something major. So we welcome partners to participate in this program, especially in Europe, where we have a lot of deployments going on in about 12 countries at the moment, and discuss specifically how we do it. And just another case, you probably know the country of Georgia. Anybody was there? Any? No? It's a post-Soviet Union. They live on tourism, right? That's a small country. They really welcome people from around the world. Amazing, very affordable, and great food and great people. Hospitality is amazing. So we signed up 15 major chain hotels in city of Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, including Radisson, who is probably the most active, but also Sheraton, Wyndham, Golden Tulip, and many, many others. First, we sign them usually as a point of entry because they all want to give nice experience to their visitors. But then we want them to go further and show something even more, like sell the additional services, gyms, restaurants, spa, and so on. And I love this idea, so we go step by step, sign them first for entry, then for additional services promotion, and then go to a major partnership. So it's a gradual process, it takes time, but we definitely figure out the formula, how to get these big partners on board in a pretty deep way. So there's some statistics, just if you want to see the numbers. That's our expo experience. More than 800 points of interest, almost 500 points of sales. And they minted 3.7 thousand NFTs. So thank you, Camino, for being such a great partner. Everything worked seamlessly and people were happy. Now we want to continue into the next step. By the way, we're using Posthoc. Anybody using Posthoc for analytics? So much better than Google Analytics. These guys just got funded today. Check them out. They just became unicorn, was the email came from them. And that's Posthoc dashboard. It's an independent third party, and I think they also leaning towards Web3, by the way. So finally, what sets us apart, I already mentioned, is gamification. It's the use of Web3 technologies, and we're making money on advertising, so everything is free for our partners, for people. We never charge anybody anything. Like any internet company, we're making money on advertising inside of our platform. And we, by the way, developed our own in-house AI for 7 years. We own a 100 people strong R&D center in Ukraine, and they're fantastic engineers. So big part of this group is working on generative AI for travel. This is the piece of quality control through AI we have for 7 years. It's working on many solutions underneath. And this is our new thing in development, a travel assistant, this nice baby fox that we actually want to start using in Europe very actively for solving the problem of over-tourism, right? As you know, many cities are crowded and we want to show alternative path and help travelers to find optimal way when they go on the TravelVerse. So we have quite a few cities interested and hopefully we'll see it more and more. AI is very important too, not just Web3. So that actually concludes my presentation. There's a live demo, I won't go, it just takes too much time, but everybody's welcome to try it. It's live, travelverse.live. You can see how it works. There is a very detailed flow if anybody is interested to see how to apply it to your system. And we have a map now covering more and more and more. So expect it to come to city near you very soon. Thank you to Camino for partnership. We're definitely looking for integrate with existing apps and partner on the business side. And we want to become a Spotify for tourism, like have all the life of people, the NFTs, the places that visited in one place. So you can enjoy it yourself, you can share with friends, and you can use AI to help you to get around to new locations. So hopefully eventually, very much like you go to Spotify to listen to music, you can go to TravelVerse to enjoy the world. Thank you.